What's up guys, my name is Elden. Welcome back to another KOH video. In today's KOH video, we are going over the new update news. Yes, it's kind of like what we did a couple days ago with the developers notes, but we have the official information about every character that is going to be there and what we should be looking forward to. Also, don't forget to check out my comic. You can always find that over on ScionXAwakening.com. You see an animation playing right now, or you can go down and link in the description. Alright, let's jump right into the video. As you can see here, we have the 2.2 update. We do not know, again, when it's going to be announced, but we do have what we can just look at is the new hero, Byakko. I think that's how you pronounce his name. So we can see his skills. As we already knew, he is actually a tree or earth. I think they call it tree in this game. Tree type unit. So he has dual katanas or dual samurai swords. That varies on the length, but we can't tell from this picture, really. If we do some math, we could probably tell if we find out his height, but whatever. So his first skill, swings your sword to attack and target enemies. Successful hits have a 40% up to 60% chance if you increase them, I'm assuming, with hidden strength and everything too. To increase your attack for 1 turn. Successful crit hits reduce the cooldown of White Tiger Flash by 1 turn. Okay, so it's kind of like Esperanza's type of thing, where what hers is if you don't kill an enemy, you get attacked. This is no matter what, you're going to get an attack if it successfully hits someone or a target. I wonder what the range is going to be, if it's going to be like a 3 spread range like Esperanza, or it's going to be a single target. It does say attack a target enemy, so I'm assuming it's a single target just by the wording, but some of their wording in this game isn't the best, so there is that. Now on to the second one. Violent Blade. Attacks enemies within a target area with a blade. Every successful hit has a 30% up to 45% chance to steal 1 buff and reduce the action gauge of enemies hit by 30% up to 40%. Duration of stolen buffs are increased by 1 turn. That's actually really powerful. He's going to be really powerful for PvP, actually. So when he steals, let's say he steals someone's, someone's invincibility shield. He steals it and then gets 1 turn extra added to it, so he gets 2 turns invincibility. So that's actually very powerful and lowers their attack gauge. So not only he will technically, theoretically steal their invincibility, he will lower their attack gauge and be able to nuke them down more relatively easily if you have someone that moves relatively fast on your team. So I'm definitely going to be pulling from, so there's going to be a pulling video. This third skill, White Tiger Flash, pierces through a target enemy to inflict damage. If the target's HP is below 40% up to 50%, you inflict additional damage for each active buff on you. So he's kind of like Muspel in that case, where the more buffs you have on him, the more damage he's actually going to do, which is very interesting to do, especially since he could steal people's buffs. So if you buff him and then he steals someone's buff, so he would be really well matched with an Amon. So if you don't have an Amon, he will be well matched with them. And you can use them in Amon plus M for your newer Fafnir team, because later on we'll get into the reason of that. And then I'm assuming this is his passive or something. The 4 Guardians Beast. Through the powers of the 4 Guardians, Byakko becomes more eager to fight, the stronger the enemy. After performing an attack, if the enemy hit has an active buff, Byakko gains increased crit rate for 1 turn additionally. Each time the enemy recovers their action gauge or gains action opportunity through their skills, Byakko attacks is increased by 10%, can stack up to 5 times, and resets after using an attack skill. This seems like it's very geared toward Fafnir and possibly even the new boss. I'm not sure about the mechanics of the new boss. We'll find that out later. But this seems really geared towards Fafnir, because if you don't know, Fafnir has the chance to move again if his skill is ready. So he has a chance to go, I think, up to 3 times. I don't really pay attention. Don't quote me. I believe up to 3 times he could go over and over again. So this actually stacks up to 3 times, and then when he hits him, finally he'll do a lot of damage. and he'll have attack boost, most likely from his first skill and stuff like that, and crit boost. So the build is gonna be an explosion crit build, most likely, to be completely honest. An explosion crit build or an explosion counter build. So he has a chance to counter, and then if he crit hits, the cooldown of White Flash will go down, and then he has the more chances to do more damage to the boss unit. Very, very interesting hero. I'm looking forward to pulling him, multiple of them, because you know I'm gonna have to pull multiple of them. Adding hidden strength feature to certain heroes. Made changes to Merlin's hidden strength stat, current accuracy stat to crit damage. So Merlin's gonna hit harder. Everyone loves Merlin. If you don't know, Merlin is a free-to-play friendly unit that can actually farm, and he's a light unit. And he is the substitute for the Orion, the Dark Lancer guy. If you don't have enough of them, he's the substitute for him. Of course, a different element, but he does pretty much the same thing as him to a certain extent in damage wise. But like I said before in the previous dev notes, we do have new hidden strength heroes. These are the heroes: Iset, Aphrodite, or Freed, Freya, Gunther, and Gwyn. Gwyn is relatively easy to get. Gunther, his skills are interesting. Freya, I'm really looking forward to, but if you're free to play, it's going to be easier to max her out because you have all the free extra ones of her. Aphrodite, or I like to call her Aphrodite, but Freed, she is an interesting unit. I do want to look further into her. And Iset. Iset's an iffy unit. I'm not sure how much this hidden strength is going to affect her because she needed a rebuff or to be buffed before this, in my opinion, but we'll see later down the road. Also, as you can see, the Guardian runes, like I said previously, the Guardian runes essentially are going to be shield runes. They give you a shield to all allies, 50% of max HP for 3 turns. Runes effect will activate only at the start of round. In addition, additional sets grant 15% more shield per set. So it's a 2 slot thing, and you can have multiple units that have it. So you can essentially have everyone on a full Guardian rune set and just have so much fucking tankiness and HP for those first 3 turns, which would be insane. Oh my god, that's disgusting, actually. That's so gross. Oh my god. Yeah, and they're just saying where you can purchase them from. Also, added new request where you can get Guardian runes as a reward too. So the rune dungeon added a new rune dungeon, the Abyss Prison, and added 12th floor to all runes. And simultaneously, they made all floors the exact same element. I don't know why they used a fire picture for the new boss when he's going to be a water. It is what it is, but Fafnir, which we'll get into later, is now tree. Sealed Army is going to stay fire, and then Abyss Prison is going to stay water, or become water. So Belilia dungeon info is based on the Archfiend Belial, who in the past fought actively at the vanguard of the Demon King's army. Beware of the clones that are summoned at a terrifying speed. Damage inflicted on the clones also inflict on the boss. Belial's attack increases when there are more summoned clones present on the battlefield. Main reward: Guardians, Two-Edged, Pincer, Vanguard, Patience, and Destruction. So this is going to be a very, 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 very interesting boss in a whole new rune set that can be an entirely different game-changing mechanic when it comes to like PvP and stuff like that, or even in TOA hard type of thing. So this is going to be very interesting to actually try to farm for. Of course, you're still going to want to farm for Fafnir relatively first, because Fafnir is going to be most likely the more easier one to farm for, because you get most of the units you can use against them for free to play friendly wise, relatively easy. And they do give you the Havoc rune set and the speed. So those, and even the HP and life, other runes too, that are very helpful and very common to put on many units. So they also added the 12th floor, all rune dungeons. 12th floor rune rewards will always be 6 stars. So that doesn't mean you'll necessarily get more legendaries or epics, but it will always be a 6-star, making it more easier for you to craft in the likelihood of you actually obtaining said legendary 6-star rune more often than not, which is amazing because I farm a lot and the fucking rates hate me. And I've been literally looking for one specific rune for the past month and a half, and I can't find it. A Havoc percent slot rune that doesn't have crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, or speed in the main substance. So, because I wanted to proc into them, and I literally haven't found a single percent attack Havoc rune for that. So I'm glad about this. Oh my god, it's gonna make life so much easier. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll just hate it even more because I can't get what I want. Made changes to floor 11 of the rune dungeons. Slightly increased the chance for a 6-star rune to appear on 7th through 11th floor of rune dungeons. Bosses for each rune dungeon will now have a fixed element, like I said earlier. Made changes for AP needed for the entry has been reduced from 9 to 8. Slightly reduced difficulty by reducing current boss levels by 2 levels. That actually saves a lot of AP. If you think that's insignificant by lowering it by 1, you don't farm a lot. So this saves a lot of AP and allows players that farm a lot to actually gain them runes. I don't know about the AP for the floor 12. It's probably going to be 9 or even 10. So yeah, you'll see videos on them. When the first dungeon first comes out, we'll be clearing it, and I will be trying to make an auto team off the get-go from the units that I currently have. Like I said, Fafnir, tree element, Steel Army, fire element, and Belial, water element. I don't know why they just didn't keep Fafnir as a water, because the picture is water, and then just make Belial the fire. I don't know about Aguilos. Aguilos could have been tree. I don't fucking know, dude. But it is what it is. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Spirit Stone summons, or Spirit summons. This is amazing. I really like this. New changes to Spirit Stone summons. There are no more Spirit Stone rotations. Players are able to select 8 heroes, 3 5-star heroes, plus 5 4-star heroes to summon. 3-star heroes are excluded from being selected on the summoning list. All 3-star heroes can appear through spirit summons. After confirming your summon list, you can only change the list by resetting the summon list. Summon list can reset free once a week. Rewards afterwards, crystals are needed to reset. You can reset with 20 crystals. Each time you reset, costs increase by 20 crystals. Up to 200 crystals are used. So that's more of a whale cap type of thing. So as you can see, it allows you to summon 1 lighter dark and 2 regular nat 5s also from the selecting, and then the 4 star heroes down below. So if you want to get someone like a Nocturne, which you should probably try getting, he's one of the better light dark units, I would recommend you selecting for a Nocturne. Wink wink, nudge nudge. But yeah, if you try getting a Nocturne or something like that, it's going to be really a lot more easier to actually obtain said Nocturne. I'm probably going to be going, well, I'm not probably, I'm going to be going for Nocturne and Genbu because I just need 2 more Genbus and I want at least 1 Nocturne for right now. But if I don't get one, I have more of a chance to actually obtain them in the future. UI improvements and expendable menu has been added to the home screen / hero screen. Added features that allows you to form teams. This is actually pretty cool. Yeah, this is actually pretty cool. So you can form the team without having to go into the dungeon anymore, and then you can edit everything and go into storage. So I really like this, and the hidden strengths. So they added a feature that will allow you to show what characters have the hidden strengths. But let's read this. You can now move to the team, hidden strength, hero, and storage page easily. Added feature that allows you to form teams. Use the team forming feature immediately to dispatch your preset team to battle. You can use these teams in Adventure Mode, Dungeon, Tower of Arrogance, Altar Realm, and all other in-game content. Can set / unlock up to 20 teams. Silver coins are needed to unlock. Oh, So they're making it free to play friendly. Okay, cool. That's actually that's really cool actually. I like that. Up to 20 teams too, so it gives you a variety of like mismatching the teams and just playing around, so you don't have to worry about like what's on what. I really like that idea. I really like that. Added hidden strength page. Like I said, they added a page for hidden strength that you can see what units currently have hidden strength. This makes it a lot more easy to understand who and what has them, because people were asking me, and people were, before the Reddit was all fucked, people were asking on the Reddit, is there a hidden strength, like who has them, like a list of who has them and who doesn't have them. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see my new boy Byakko, who I'm definitely going to be getting over there. So very, very interesting. Added new feature button to the altar realms and made changes to some button locations. So added a few new buttons to the altar realms and made changes to some button locations. Shows if any available challenge missions. Added a button that allows you to quickly go to the altar realms of different elements, which is actually pretty helpful, because it was more annoying to like click out and then click in. It just took a little bit more time that was necessary, because you had to load in like the whole thing. It just makes it easier. Change the strategy buttons location. When using practice mode, you could check the top left corners to see if you're in practice mode. Oh, that's actually very helpful too, because it did not indicate that in the beginning. Awakening Valley added 12.4. I didn't even know about this, but they added 12.4. That makes sense to keep everything in sync. Shards of each element do not drop as rewards on the 12th floor Valley. Valley Awakening Dungeon? Wait, what? Shards of each element do not drop as rewards on 12th floor of all Awakening Valleys. Or 12th floor, an additional mini boss appears on the second round, making it more difficult than 11th floor. AP needed for the entry of the 11th floor Awakening will be reduced from the... I'm confused. Okay. So this was worded for boy? No, I'm still confused. Whatever. I'm confused. Let's move on. Store. New drop update event for Byakko begins. Increases the purchase limit for skill fairies packs. Okay, so for the packs, like I said, if you want to support this game by buying packs and stuff like that, you could do that. It helps them a lot, and it helps you increase your rate in what you actually go through and play the game and whatnot. Added 2 new costumes, Ingwe and Beowulf. Lunar New Year's Ingwe, which actually looks pretty cool. Beowulf one looks pretty cool too, but I don't use Beowulf really. I barely use Ingwe, but I'm still gonna get his costume. But I rarely use. I haven't actually ever used Beowulf. I used him once to test him out, but he's not even like skilled up or anything. He's an interesting character, but he's a PvP solely focused character, which might be good in the future. But for right now, they added the costume illustrations for Brunhild. Added a new item, but allows rune draw ticket. I'm confused. Oh, so like, okay, I get it. The rune draw ticket. So you can actually select it, like how they have the Agulus ticket and the Fafnir ticket. Okay, an illustration of Brunhild's costume. So this is actually going to be shown now. Previously, some units didn't actually have their illustrations, and that's why they're adding them now. And that's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you found this helpful. Hopefully you are excited for the new update like I am. I'm very excited for it. And hopefully everything goes over well without a hitch. So, it's the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media. You'll see an animation playing right now. You can actually find that animation and how I created over on my art channel, Elden Draws. I am growing my art magnificent empire over there. And on all my other social media. So go check me out over there. Also, don't forget to follow me over on Twitch. Twitch.tv/EldenDraws. You can find me over there too. I do whatever I want because I'm a variety streamer. And if I feel like playing something or drawing or doing whatever I want, it will be over there live that you can interact with me on. I don't have a set schedule at the moment, but I will in the future. So if you are inclined to, go follow me over there. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Peace. Bye-bye.